What's going on, Spartans? My name is Midnight. Welcome back to another Halo discussion video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing about the top 5 Halo games that need to be made as a Halo spin-off series. Please leave a comment down below on what Halo game you think that must be made as a Halo spin-off series. If this video can reach 100 likes, it will be freaking amazing, baby. Thank you very much. So without further ado, guys, grab your omelette, take your Bonafont Levite de Fresa, and let's get right into it. It's known that pretty much all the Halo games are beloved by everyone. Halo 1 through 5, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, and the Halo Wars Saga. And it always gets my attention how spin-off Halo games get so much love by the Halo fans. Not because of the multiplayer or some new innovation mechanic on the gameplay, but because it offers a different type of narrative for the story. It changes our perspective about the Halo universe as a whole. For example, Halo 3 ODST. Us as Halo players never knew how it was to play as an ODST in any Halo game, as we only played as a Spartan 2 or an Elite. And giving us the opportunity to play as an ODST was eye-opening. We had to change our strategy to be able to fend off the Covenant, we couldn't throw grenades far away, we couldn't jump as high as a Spartan 2, we weren't as fast or as strong as a Spartan 2, etc. It changed the game as we know it. Not gameplay wise, as it is played exactly as a Halo trilogy, but it changed our perspective on what it was to be anything besides a super soldier, a Spartan 2, and it was done perfectly, and that's something that 343 needs to learn. Not bashing on them or anything, just a little bit of constructive criticism for the future of this amazing company. They are giving us Halo, for God's sake, it's amazing. Another great example can be Halo Wars. Yes, it's completely different as all the Halo games, as it is an RTS, basically Age of Empires Halo edition, but it also changed our perspective on Spartan 2s. If you didn't read any of the novels, as me, you will pretty much think that Master Chief is the last Spartan alive in the Halo universe, as the game pretty much points you that out. But after playing Halo Wars, we know that Red Team is still somewhere on space, drifting on the Spirit of Fire. Halo spin-off games work as a change of perspective for Halo fans. You can leave the gameplay as it is. I can safely say that Halo doesn't need a drastic change on gameplay. Its formula worked amazingly for almost a decade, so leave it as it is. The only thing we need is a change of setting. Halo's expanded universe is fantastic, and there are a lot of stories that can be shown as a Halo spin-off game. So today we're going to be talking about 5 Halo games that absolutely need to be made as a Halo spin-off series. In my opinion. Number 5. Halo First Strike. First Strike follows the events immediately after Halo Combat Evolved, and it goes all the way through until a little bit before the events of Halo 2. It pretty much tells you how Master Chief and Cortana got from the longsword in which they escaped the Halo ring to the UNSC ship at the beginning of Halo 2, with a lot of battles in between, how Johnson escaped the explosion of the Halo ring, which in my opinion is pretty simple and fantastic at the same time, and how John found Linda in her cryotube drifting in space. Obviously, I'm not stating everything that happens on First Strike, because if I did, this video will be over about an hour long. I'm just stating the basics you need to know to be sure that this novel deserves its own Halo game. Number 4. Halo Uprising. Ever wonder how Chief went from Truth's ship to Earth? The games only show you that he arrived on the ship and that then he crashed on Africa. What you don't know is that Chief spent 2 or 3 weeks inside that ship fighting without rest endless Covenant troops until he got the chance to get out. It's full of action and amazing moments, and I truly believe that this alone deserves its own Halo game. Number 3. Halo New Blood. Yes, all of the spin-off games that I'm talking about are based on Halo novels. Why wouldn't they? They're amazing. New Blood is based around the beloved ODST team named Alpha 9. It can be pretty much named Halo ODST 2 because Halo 3 ODST 2 will be pretty it will be pretty weird. It can be named Halo 4 ODST 2 because right after New Blood, Spartan 4s are made, so whatever. As the whole novel revolves around the ODSTs, and I can safely say that another ODST spin-off game will sell and be absolutely amazing. Also, this novel contains a pretty dark and tragic end, so it is a must as a Halo game. Number 2. Ghosts of Onyx. Ever heard the name of Kurt Ambrose? If you have searched about the history of Blue Team or information about the Spartan 2 program, the name Kurt Ambrose is always highlighted, as he's one of the best or one of the top Spartan 2s out there. This Spartan 2 is legendary or mythic, as I can say. This novel doesn't revolve that much on Kurt Ambrose, but you can take it as a Halo Reach 2 game, as our main military force on the novel are Spartan 3s, or 300 Spartan 3s. Yes, this novel has no chill with death themes, as it is very dark throughout the whole novel. What Halo needs is to be dark. 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 Rated M for mature people. Dark themes. Berserk Halo Edition. So, I don't know. Number 1. Contact Harvest. Revolved on planet Harvest, this novel narrates how one of the first contacts with the Covenant forces went through. 5 years. 5 long years it took to take back Harvest. What's amazing about this novel, and why it is on my number 1 spot, is because this novel revolves around Sergeant Johnson. If a game was to be made about this novel, you will either play as Johnson, a Spartan 1, or a normal Marine, and that for me is interesting enough to be made as a Halo spin-off game. Just imagine, we already have played as Spartan 2s, Spartan 3s, Spartan 4s, and ODSTs. Now being able to play as a Spartan 1 or a Marine, that's the full freaking set. That alone is enough to make this into a Halo spin-off game. It's like Call of Duty meets... No. Scrap that, editor! Scrap that! Halo will never be as Call of Duty. Halo is unique. It's not that generic piece of garbage. And so those are my top 5 Halo novels that need to be made as a Halo spin-off series and in the Halo games, because we already have Halo 1 through 5, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, and Halo Wars, and you can always note that pretty much all the spin-off games always get so many love. And I'm not talking about like you need to do like Halo First Strike, the campaign and then a multiplayer segment. You don't need to do that. You pretty much can only do the campaign, because we only want the campaign. We want another setting, another perspective on another Halo game. Us as Halo fans, I can pretty much talk for everyone that everyone wants another Halo game, another spin-off game. Yes, we want Halo 6 right now, we want Halo 6 right now, but another spin-off game from Halo wouldn't be that bad, because you can make ODST 2 or Reach 2, those are New Blood, Ghosts of Onyx, blah, blah, blah. What Halo fans want is a change of perspective, not multiplayer wise or gameplay wise. We just want to play on another setting in the Halo universe. You can also do like a Halo spin-off game based on the freaking Forerunners, or in the Forerunner Human War, or in the Human Flood War, or a spin-off game made about the Flood, like you are a Flood going infecting people, like infecting people everywhere. The Halo Expanded Universe is pretty interesting as it is, and 343 not capitalizing on it, that it's pretty amazing. It's kind of weird because there's money on it. Okay, everything is a business. If 343 is going to make a Halo game, a Halo spin-off game, it must be business. It has to be money there, obviously. But I can safely say that if they made, I don't know, Halo Ghosts of Onyx or Halo Reach 2, they will obviously win a lot of money, earn a lot of money, because we Halo fans, we die for Halo games. I have pretty much all the Halo games in existence, for the exception of Halo Spartan Assault, because I've never got the chance to play that game. Oh my god. What I am trying to say is that the Halo Expanded Universe is pretty interesting. There's a lot of arcs in the Halo Expanded Universe that everyone wants to see, not in a novel adaptation, but in a game adaptation. And if you disagree with me, please let me know in the comments section down below. I love to hear your opinions. But I can safely say that everyone wants a Halo spin-off game based in anything. But okay, those are my delusions, because obviously I think that 343 is going to make another Halo spin-off game, because Bungie made Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach and Halo Wars 3 spin-off games, and 343 Industries only has made Halo Wars 2, which was a continuation of Halo Wars, so it's not basically their original spin-off game of Halo. So I can safely say that 343 is going to make a spin-off Halo game soon, as they stated like not too long ago that they were working on 2 Halo games for this year. So it might be another spin-off game for Halo soon. But okay guys, that is all for today. Please leave your opinion down in the comment section down below. I want to know your opinion. I love watching your opinions. Please be active down there. It's okay guys, that is all for today. If you guys like the video, slap a like on it. I'll greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye, take care, and I love you very, very much. Thank you for watching guys, I really do appreciate it. Bye bye.